If you spend at least 5 minutes on the internet in the past 1 month, you have probably come across some piece of content that relates to Barbie. It could, for example, be one of the Barbie dolls pretty much everyone played with their entire childhood. It could be something from the Barbie movie, so like a cast interview, maybe like a clip. Or it could just be people dressing up in pink and getting ready to go watch the movie that came out pretty much a month ago at this point here about Barbie, and that inspires today's video idea. Hi, my name is Mackie and welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be reading Barbie-esque books. So this video idea actually struck me when a friend of mine who also reads texted sending me this one Insta post link wherein this one girl, she actually put these books that give her Barbie vibes, and there are different categories. So there's Dr. Barbie, there's Scientist Barbie, there's influencer, something. So there are many different types, and I went through it and I really got inspired, I'd say, or at least motivated to now go ahead and read a few Barbie books, because I myself wanted to join in the whole Barbie bandwagon that's going on. And I went through the list. There are about, I think, 6 or 7 on it, and then I was scrolling through the comments like everyone literally does every single time, and you're probably doing while watching the video as well. But I found this other comment of this other girl who made a similar post. I checked her comment out, found her post, and now we have 2 posts, or at least there are probably more, but I found these 2 so far, that have Barbie books on it, or like normal books, but they give the person, the creator, the Barbie aesthetic vibes, whatever. So I have decided that this week I'm going to be reading 5 of these Barbie books in 5 days, and I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts on it. So today is day 1. I have decided that since I'm currently in the cowboy romance mode, I'm going to pick something from the cowboy category of the second post I found. So I'm currently looking at either Indigo or Flawless, because both of them right now seem to be blowing up literally everywhere on social media. Flawless, literally everyone and their mom has read it on TikTok, and Indigo I've heard so many great things about it being the best well-set romance ever. So I want to get into it, I want to read them, and I don't know which one, but I think we might just start with Indigo Ridge. I do have a couple of other books I might want to read in this video, but we will see how it goes over the course of the next 5 days. And yeah, let's go start Indigo Ridge. Hi guys, so it's a little bit later. I am about 100 pages through Indigo Ridge, and I'm not enjoying it very much. I don't think it's for me. The way it's written, the way the story is going, it's supposed to be like this murder mystery with a romance subplot, but the romance is very overbearing right now, and I don't know what to think about it. There is not much focus on the murder mystery the way it was advertised to be. I'm gonna give you the gist of it when I finish the book, but right now I'm thinking, okay, yeah, so I painted my nails. They look very messy right now. I need to go fix them. But I did honor the challenge because I have the pink shirt on, even though it's just Snoopy from Peanuts. And it's not exactly Barbie, but I've got the pink shirt on, so I thought I'll go fully dedicated. I did my nails pink, and while doing it I started listening to Flawless instead, the other cowboy book I was talking about, and I'm loving it so much. I think I might finish that as today's book for day 1, and for tomorrow's I might do Indigo Ridge instead. Ignore my hair, I know it's a mess, but I'll fix it the next time I come to talk. Hopefully though we can finish with Flawless. The audiobook is a little on the lengthier side, and I finished with a couple of hours because I did have chores, and then I did my nails and like a bunch of other things. But yeah, I mean, the day, it's beautiful outside. I think I might go out for like a walk or like a jog or a run or something, and continue listening to the book. Maybe I'll go bike out a little bit so we can get into the book too, and then I'll hop on, I guess, maybe later to update you all. But that's it for now. I think I can finish it if I try, and then we'll keep Indigo Ridge for tomorrow, but we will see. So yeah, bye. Hi Hi guys, so it's the next day. I finished Flawless by Elsie Silva, the cowboy romance book that I started reading yesterday for day 1. It's day 2 and I loved it. So let's talk about it. Now in the book we have our main character Rhett and Summer, and Rhett actually works as a bull rider and he's from Chestnut Springs. That's where the whole place is set up. So the other stories that take place are basically characters connected or related to him somehow, and they take place in Chestnut Springs as well. And I think that place right now is on my number 1 to move there list, because it was perfect. The country vibes, the whole aesthetic, I loved it. But about the book, so Rhett, he works as a professional bull rider, like I said, and he actually kind of blows his reputation up by saying something controversial. So now, to keep him in charge and check, Summer's dad, who is Rhett's manager, assigns Summer to look after him and babysit him in a way. And he is kind of against that, but he respects her dad, so he kind of agrees to it. And then they are just having this like awkward bond wherein she's almost like his manager or something, and she's like telling him to do stuff and not do stuff and monitoring his control of whatever his actions, until things start happening and they start falling in love, which honestly, it was perfect. I loved the whole cowboy romance trope thing. There were a couple of other things like close proximity, country, whatever. I loved the audiobook was on the lengthier side, so I didn't actually finish yesterday. I finished this morning. I had like an hour left. But since I said I'm reading 5 Barbie-esque books in 5 days, not 1 book a day, it doesn't really matter. So that is that. I gave the book 4 stars. I think the whole series as a whole has a potential to be a 5-star for me, maybe even a 6-star series. So we will see about that. I am not going to continue with the series in this video because I want to go ahead and buy myself the physical copies of all these books because of how much I love them. And I will get back to it. Maybe I'll make a reading vlog on it soon. But that is for Flawless. Then we had Indigo Ridge, the one I started yesterday, which was also from the cowboy category, which again, I'm kind of cheating, but then I'm kind of not, because I should not be taking 2 books from the same category. It might be getting repetitive, but I feel like it and it's my video, so I will. But I mean, if you think about it, look, I actually fixed my nails. They look so much better right now. I'm wearing another pink shirt. Actually, they match today. It looks nice. My bedding, if you look, it's pink. I love it. Even my furniture unintentionally is kind of pink, but I'm not cheating the challenge, not necessarily. Also, I don't think I mentioned it, but like, ignore my hair. I know it's a really bad mess. It's because the claw clip I've been using very religiously for like quite a bit of my life, basically 6 months, broke while I was on vacation a couple months ago, and I just bought myself a replacement and I've been using it like a madwoman now. So at least I'm justifying the fact that I am using the money right. But I started Indigo Ridge yesterday. I was about 30% of the way through, which Indigo Ridge and Flawless have such beautiful covers. Oh my god. I mean, the Flawless cover on Goodreads, I don't like it. The Real People cover, I hate it so much. But the one that Amazon is selling, the one I'm planning on buying right now, the whole set, it's so pretty, as well as Indigo Ridge the series. So I really hope I like Indigo Ridge as well, so I can like buy the pretty covers or whatever and stack them on my shelf, because right now I'm reading Indigo Ridge from Libby, as I did with the audiobook that I was reading for Flawless. Oh, I was listening to technically. But yeah, about Indigo Ridge, I was 30% of the way through, and today I am currently a little over 50-60% of the way through. And I'm thinking, so I actually have to go out today. I am going to the bookstore. I'm gonna go out for dinner, all of that stuff, and I might even go shopping for a bit. So I might continue reading. I have to go in a couple hours from now, so I'm hoping I can get it done before I go, so I can start something new while I'm in the car on the ride over, because it's a bit far away, the place I want to go to, because the bookstore is really pretty. I hope I finish. I don't know if I will. The story right now, it's slow. It's not able to hold my attention, and that kind of sucks because I was really expecting a lot out of it considering what TikTok told me. But I mean, who am I to judge? It could get better, and that's the only reason I'm still continuing right now. So Indigo Ridge is basically about this girl called Winslow, and she actually moves into this town. It's a small town. I forgot. No, it's called Quincy. Yeah, I didn't forget the name. It's called Quincy, and she moves here. She's actually the chief of police. She's like the head officer or whatever. And on her first day there, in an attempt to like mingle with the locals, she actually visits this bar where she ends up having this one night stand with this guy. And the next day she figures out that he is the eldest son of the most influential family in the entire town. They're one of the founding ones, and they're called the Edens. And it was due to their vote that because of her young age she still managed to get chief of police. So now there's all this tension between them. And then to add on to that, I think in the first weekish or something like that, a body is found on the guy, his ranch. His name is Griffin, by the way. So a body is found on his ranch. They think the girl actually killed herself, but Winslow doesn't believe it. She thinks it's murder. So she's now on her way to figure the mystery out, and in the process she keeps having to go back to the ranch, meet the people who found the body, whatever, investigate more other people, and this involves her and him having like lots of contact. And again, it got good, but then like there wasn't much tension. It just like got resolved really fast, and they aren't really having conversations about them getting close. They're just getting close and getting into a relationship without actually talking about it. And so far there is no third act conflict, which I mean is there in most romances, and that's what makes romance at this point, because you can't have a happily ever after they get together. That seems to be throwing my brain off a little bit, but I mean, it's not like I want a conflict necessarily. I just want something. I want that deep talk, because if it's not there, I don't know how I'm going to connect to it. Right now, I don't really care much about the characters, unfortunately, and the writing style as well. It feels a little dull. It's very descriptive, and I like more of conversation than of whole narrative essays about the landscape and what it looks like. I know the grass is green and the sky is blue, but yeah, I'm going to go continue it now. I really hope things get better. I think they will, mostly because I mean everyone is raving about the way that book ended and it blew their minds, and how it's a 5-star, and people especially, they're talking about the second book in the series, which is about the guy, the main character Griffin, his brother. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna go continue with the book right now. I'm gonna read until I have to go. I'll show you my outfit when I'm going or whatever. I'll put a lapse in of me reading, and I'm sorry I'm not filming this with a tripod. I'm just too lazy to keep connecting it up or whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. The book is gonna get better, I know. I just want things to pick up a little bit in terms of pacing, and if that happens, it'll be nice. But today is still day 2. I think I can finish the book. I don't really have reading backlog because I was expecting that. It's a 5-day challenge. I don't think I would have been able to read 5 books in 5 days naturally. And I'm gonna have to figure something out. But so far, I'm on track for the challenge. So that is fun. I don't want to get behind track or progress. So I'm gonna go continue reading now. I'll go update you guys later. But yes, that is all for what I have to say. I'm going now. I'm gonna go out soon. Maybe we can read in the cafe together if I don't finish. But yeah, I'll see you guys. Bye. Outfit check. Also, guys, I'm not really wearing pink right now. I have pink nails, but I'm not really wearing pink. So that is something. I will compensate by wearing pink for the rest of the challenge. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. Bye. Hi guys, so it's the next day. It is day 3 officially of our challenge, and I'm actually updating really late in the night. It's 11:40. Isn't that so funny? Anyway, I've been busy the entire day. I got back pretty late yesterday, and then I focused on finishing the book, Indigo, which I did finish, and I'm here to talk about it. So unfortunately, the book wasn't for me. I ended up giving it a 2 stars because it did pick up towards the last bit, but like throughout the entire book, I'm talking about the whole thing, it just wasn't for me. I didn't connect with the book. I didn't feel it. I understood what was going on, but like, I don't know how to explain it, but I just didn't really enjoy the pacing either. It was very romance heavy. They just got into the relationship without any talk, and I prefer them to at least communicate before doing that. And then there was no third act conflict, which I don't really want from, like I said yesterday. But I mean, I need some sort of thing to be there to keep the angst going, and if it's not, I need something that holds my attention. And if that something is not there, I'm sorry. But yes, unfortunately, I didn't really like the book very much. TikTok does say that the series does get better. The first one is just there to build the world, which was fun because I really loved the small town of Quincy. I really love the whole setup. Honestly, reading Flawless and then reading Indigo Ridge back to back, the whole cowboy thing, which I am cheating the challenge. I know I should not do that. But reading it has made me realize my love for the country and how badly I need to go buy myself a pair of cowboy boots now and buy the rest of the Flawless series, which I will eventually. Indigo Ridge as well, I think I'll read the second book because people say it's the best book in the series. It's about his younger brother Knox, but I will see. Maybe not right now, not for this video obviously, in the future, in the near future, I promise. But then I went outside, I went to the bookstore. Like I said, I finished reading it. I think yesterday I read a bit in the store and I ended up finishing it at night, but I bought a bit too much of stuff. I have the haul here. I think I'm just going to show it to you guys as well because I need to justify my purchases by showing it to you guys and talking about it, because that is my form of therapy. It's not, but we're still gonna pretend it is. So I don't know if I mentioned it, but I actually went to the bookstore yesterday to look for another couple of books from the list, the physical copies, because I wanted to like hold them and read them physically in the hand and show it to you. But unfortunately, the ones I was looking for weren't really there. I was specifically out there with the book Icebreaker in mind, which I've heard great things about. I'm gonna have the photo up here, and it was not there. They just ran out, and I went on a wrong day because I went yesterday, like I said, and they were actually gonna be restocking in a couple days from now, but it's too far away from me to go back there again for the restock and then buy another bunch of books. So I bought what was available and I'm really proud, and I'm gonna show it to you now because I'm waddling too much. I'm ranting and this is not fun. So I recently read I Will Find You by Harlan Coben, his newest release, and I loved that book so much. Oh my god, I read it in 2 days, which was kind of crazy for me because I had a couple of other things going on, work and school related. So I loved it. I speed read and I binged that whole book. So it was great to see another book by him, Stay Close, which is also a Netflix series. It says on here. I didn't know that. It was in the half price section, so obviously I had to get it. I don't know what it's about. All I know is that it's a standalone. A couple of his other books were there in the half price section as well, but they were in a series and I didn't really want one of those. So I got this instead, and yeah, I don't really want to get into too many series right now because I'm in the middle of so many. You can go check it up on my Goodreads. I have a whole folder called series. But I have this and it's a standalone, and hopefully I'll read it in one of my future reading vlogs because I really want to read that and show it to you guys and show my love for the guy's writing style. It's so good. Next up, I bought a really popular TikTok romance, and if you can already guess, you already know by the little edge that came while I was bringing it up to the screen, but I bought Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. Another small town romance book because that's what I'm vibing with right now. I need country. Give me country. Now after this, I just bought a bunch of really weird books, starting off with Bunny, which by Mona Award. Everyone says it gives them a headache, and I want a headache, so I bought it. Pet Cemetery, because there's this video I will eventually be making during Halloween about reading horror / thriller, murder mystery, whatever books to match the vibe. And Stephen King, the writer, he himself said that this is the scariest book I think he said that he ever wrote, according to him. So I want to see what it's about. I've also heard great things about him as an author, and I haven't really read any of his works, though I own another book by him, 11/22/63, which, that is a bit fat to get into. So I think this will be a great start for me, and then maybe we can dive into that. The last book I got, because TikTok told me to, is The Last Word by Taylor Adams, which is blowing up everywhere right now. And honestly, I was surprised to see it in the bookstore because they don't really have all the current otherwise popular TikTok reads that have been just coming in, and they don't stock it up this fast. So that's great. Honestly, it's good for me. I found it, I bought it. It's not available on Amazon for where I live either. Half the things aren't. So I'm grateful I found it, and I got it. Obviously there was only one copy, so I got lucky. It was a really great haul. But coming back to our video, so I finished Indigo Ridge yesterday. Today is day 3. It's pretty much almost over. It's 46 right now. We've been wasting a bit of time, but any time spent talking to you guys is not a waste. I will not hear a word. For the last 14 minutes of the day, I never actually technically said that I'll be reading 1 book a day. I said 5 in 5 days. Though it's actually getting really hard on me right now and I don't know what to do about it. But I was scrolling through the whole list again. There were 2 posts I was referring to. And in one of the posts, I actually found out that Lessons in Chemistry, it's got a photo of the American cover, and I have the UK cover because I like that better. But I mean, just don't mind it. It's bigger as well. It's larger, and there's something about large books that feel like paperbacks, but they feel like hardbacks. That is amazing. I think that is such a good feeling in this world. But I mean, I have this, and I bought it a while ago. I've been reading it for quite some time now for this other video I'm filming, and I have like around 60-ish pages left, which is fun. But I've been trying to savor this because I think it's gonna be my next 5-star read. So yeah, I think I might finish it for the video because I mean, like I said, I'm running back and I do want to finish the whole 5 books in 5 days thing. Challenge myself, even though I should not be forcing myself to read because it's supposed to be fun. But it was on the list. It was under Scientist Barbie, I believe. I'm gonna have it on the screen right now. And yeah, I just want to read it. So I think I'm gonna spend the rest of tonight, which, I mean, there are probably only 10 minutes left at this point, but I'm gonna spend it reading this, finishing the little chunk I have left. And then after that we will see. Also, on the ride back home, I started the audiobook yesterday of Marriage for One by Maise, which was also on the list. I'm not sure under what category because I wasn't originally going to take that. I was looking forward to Icebreaker, but since I wasn't able to find the physical copy, I just decided to go for this one. And honestly, I made the best choice of my life. Even though I haven't read Icebreaker and I will read it eventually, I love this book so damn much. I woke up early this morning and I read something else. But then from the afternoon onwards, I started listening to the audiobook for Marriage for One, and honestly, I've been loving it. I think this might be a 5-star read. Let's pray to God it is, because if it's not, I'll be disappointed. But it's looking to be a 5-star read right now, along with Lessons in Chemistry. So this video is helping me find 5-star reads because I don't really get them back to back or this fast if I read normally otherwise. But in Marriage for One, we have our 2 main characters. We have Rose and we have Jack. In chapter 1, the audiobook that I was listening to yesterday, the part of the audiobook that I was listening, there's this little joke about how they were doomed from the beginning with those names because it's a reference to Titanic, which was already such a good flag for me. So continuing on to the story, we have our 2 characters, like I said, Rose and Jack. Rose's uncle, I believe, he recently passes away in a car accident. Yeah, I think that is it. But he passes away, his wife dies as well, and there was this there's like a mini dispute over this property he owned, and in the will he leaves it over to her husband, but she's not actually married. So he was actually expecting her to marry this guy, but then they like kind of broke things off. So now she's not married to anyone and she doesn't get that property if she's not married to anyone. So there's a bit of a dispute there, and then enter Jack Hawthorne, who is a lawyer in the same company where they're taking up this case and like trying to figure things out. And I think he's one of the head partners in the company. So he actually strikes this deal up with her wherein they fake a marriage. So they actually do it, but it's more of a marriage of convenience, and they have their own terms and conditions wherein he gets the property technically, but then she can do what she wants with it, and she wants to open this coffee shop of her dreams. And he in return takes her to whatever work dinners and whatever they have, because he's too young to be a partner and people don't really take him seriously. But if he has a family, it gives more to his name. And that's a very lousy excuse for something that happens later. But read the book. All I want to say right now is that all the guys named Jack just know how to do it correct, because I read The Bodyguard over the summer, and our main character there, Jack Stapleton, it's perfect. I give that book 5 stars. I might give this book 5 stars. Jack's do it right. That's the only romance book I've given 5 stars this year so far. If this is going to be the second one and it's got another Jack in it, you know I have a thing for Jacks. But I'm going to keep reading. I really love it right now. I have been listening to this audiobook basically all afternoon. So my brain is a little fried right now, which is why I'm not making sense. But I'm gonna go do that. And about the book I started in the morning, I actually started the other one on the list called Set on You by Amy Lea. I'm pretty sure I saw it in the bookstore yesterday, but I'm not really sure because I got too distracted buying all of those and I wasn't really paying attention. I should have, but I wasn't. But I started it this morning and it's got great banter. I love it. There's, again, I'll tell you the story maybe later, because I haven't really picked that book up back from the morning, but I am a little over 150 pages into that. For Marriage for One, I'm about 170 pages, a little more than that, into it. So I am going good on the progress. It's just I didn't really finish a proper book today to talk about, but I've made good progress on the others. And we still have tomorrow and we have day after, so that's day 4 and day 5 of the challenge. So I think we can get some good work in, and hopefully I don't have a lousy excuse for not filming tomorrow. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go spend the rest of the time reading. I think I'll read for a bit now before I go and check out for the night. I'm gonna continue with Marriage for One. Like I said, I was doing the audiobook and loving it, but while doing it, I didn't really have chores the entire time, so I started making myself this bag. It's not a bag right now, but I think it looks nice with this tropical colored yarn look. This is my second panel. I started working on it, but stopped because I had to go in for dinner and I haven't picked it back up. But I'm trying to make a crochet beach bag, so hopefully by the end of the video I can get it done and we can maybe even go to the beach or something, give the video a whole Barbie feel. But I'm gonna go continue with my bag, continue with Marriage for One, and we will see. Set on You gives me Friends to Lovers, Golden Retriever energy. Marriage for One is giving dark, broody, mysterious. And as much as I love both and I love the banter between both, I think Marriage for One is actually doing it for me right now. And yeah, that's all I have to say. It's just the book is very hefty, so that makes up for my excuse of putting lessons in chemistry into this video, even though I've already read a massive chunk of the book. So that compensates, because that book is about 500 pages long. I think it's a little over 500. So moral of the story is I should stop rambling right now. I should go. I will continue reading Marriage for One, update tomorrow. Hopefully by tomorrow we can at least get lessons in chemistry. I think we can, because there are only 40 pages left. And one of these, so either Set on You or Marriage for One, and then the day after that we finish the last book and we'll be done for the challenge, which I'm having so much fun. So let me know if you guys want a part 2. I would love to, but I will go now. Yes, enough for the update. I've been rambling too long. And yeah, bye. Also, I'm running out of pink t-shirts to wear, so if I don't turn up in pink tomorrow, I'm sorry. If I repeat a shirt, I'm sorry as well. But I'm gonna see if I can borrow something from my mom's closet or something, but I will see you. So yeah, bye. I'm gonna go read a little bit now, and hopefully we can get some done. Hi guys, so it's day 4, and to make up for yesterday's laziness, I'm updating much earlier. As you can see, it's bright outside and it's around 1:30 in the afternoon. So I did manage to find another pink shirt to wear, despite the fact that I'm blending with the background technically, but I mean, whatever, it'll do. And if my hair looks messy or oily or greasy or whatever right now, it's because I just got out of the shower a few minutes ago and I washed it and it's much cleaner. It's gonna get better. It'll get better, it'll dry and it'll look nicer. But my nails kind of got ruined in the shower, so that sucks a little bit. But I mean, since it's day 4, I'm not really gonna bother because I just want to get into the reading for the day. So it's day 4. We have finished only 2 books so far. We're very close to the end, except it doesn't look, or I mean, if I try, it will work out. But I really need to read today, the entire day. The only problem is that my schedule for the evening is kind of blocked because I have a couple of assignments that I was supposed to finish a while back due tomorrow, and I haven't finished them because I forgot about them. So basically I'm gonna have to spend my evening doing that, which means I have to spend my afternoon reading so we can get through with this challenge. After I updated last night, I basically continued with Marriage for One until I ran out of yarn for my beach bag. So today's been a productive day because I went back out and I bought another skein block, whatever you want to call it, and I think we can continue. That is fun. Also, I just wanted to hop in here to say quickly that I love the way in Marriage for One, Jack is being protective and possessive of her and he's taking care of her. But he's saying he's doing it because of the whole marriage contract they came up with, the fake marriage. And I think I may have mentioned it briefly yesterday, but the book is a little over 500 pages long, which means it's slow burn, and the slow burn is really starting to burn now. So I'm gonna go because I want to continue reading that, and it's on the lengthier side. Like I said, I think like 200 pages of the way through, which, I mean, that's fun. I don't mind continuing. The only problem is I don't know if I'll get it done in time for the challenge. But it's really looking up to be a 5 stars so far. I've spent my entire morning thinking about how I just want to sit down here like I am right now at the spot and read it. So that is fun. So I think I might continue reading Lessons in Chemistry. I have 40 pages left. Last night after I ran out of yarn, I read a little bit, and I have 40, like I said, left. I have this much, which is pretty easy to finish if I try, and I think I can do this one today. So let's see, I'm gonna go get this done now, I think. I crashed last night because I was feeling really sleepy, so not much really happened after, which means I need to catch up today. I need to use today as a way to catch up, because I mean, we are lagging behind, and that is not fun. I need to get done with at least 2 books today so we can have the last book for tomorrow, but I don't know if that's gonna happen or not. We'll see. I'm gonna go read Lessons in Chemistry, like I said, and then I'm gonna go pick Marriage for One back up. Like I said again, I'm not sure if I'll get done with all of it today, but I want to be more consistent with my updates. So here's an update, and yeah, I'm gonna go now because I'm rambling again. Bye. I reached chapter 41 right now. I don't know why I'm crying, but I am. I love this book. I love this book so much. So I just finished the book. It got very emotional. I can't talk right now. I'll update soon. Hi guys, so it's much later now, and if I'm talking quietly it's because it's pretty late into the night. I don't know what time it is exactly, but I don't really want to disturb the others in the house. It's just I'm coming in to update that I finished Lessons in Chemistry like you saw in the last clip, and this book was perfect. 5 stars as expected. It's the easiest rating I ever gave. I'm choking up talking about it right now because from chapter 41 specifically, so the last 30 pages of the book, I was crying non-stop. And yeah, Bonnie Garmus, the writer, she can do no wrong. So go read the book. It's about this chemist, Elizabeth Zott, who is trying to make a name for herself back in 1960. But in that age, women weren't really given equal rights like men, or with men as compared to them, and they weren't being paid enough money, they weren't being given the right education or like work titles or whatever, and she's like fighting to change the status quo. She's trying to balance it. She's trying to get women to understand their self-worth, their self-power, women empowerment, which I really preach. But this book is more than just a literary fiction. It was so good. I think this might be the best book I've read so far in the entire year, and that's saying something because I've been reading a couple of really good things at the moment. And that is it for Lessons in Chemistry. Go read it if you haven't. That's all I need to say. After that, okay, so here's the thing. It was a 5-star read for me, and well, as usual practice, I usually don't like reading anything the same day after I got a 5-star read just for it to settle and fully sink into me. And I know it's really weird, but I do that. And I didn't really do that today because clearly I have this challenge. I need to finish 2 more books to catch up, wanting to get par with the day 4 book thing. But obviously I didn't do that this time because I did have to read. I still do have to read 2 more books to finish the challenge, and I only have tomorrow. So that is fun. I'm gonna have to pressurize myself into trying to speed read through a couple of different books. But I did spend the rest of my evening after that trying to get my work done, my assignments or whatever, and I finally had the time around dinner and up until now to be reading a little bit. So I read, and I've reached page 217 out of page 384, which is fun. I can't do math. Wait, I'm gonna tell you how many pages I have left. A 167. So I'm gonna go read a little bit now because like I said, it's night time and everyone's sleeping and I should be sleeping, but I really love reading at night. I think according to me it's the best time to read, and I don't feel as tired and as inclined to go to bed right now. Yeah, you can see the tripod there, but I'm not going to use it to film because I'm too lazy. And yeah, I'm gonna go read now. Hopefully I can continue and maybe get to finishing this book. But all I can say right now is that I'm loving the whole aesthetic, the vibe of the whole golden retriever thing, and the author's writing style is really good because she's able to keep up pacing in a way that you aren't really getting bored, because it's essentially one of those basic classic rom-com books, and I usually do end up getting bored in the part before the third act conflict when things aren't really as captivating enough. But this book is holding my attention very well. Oh, I don't think I mentioned, I'm reading Set on You right now, like I said. Marriage for One, I was kind of scared that would drive me to tears as well, and I don't really want to be reading something sad right now, especially after lessons in chemistry. So I picked Set on You back up. I've reached page 217, and I'm gonna go continue now. Another great thing happened. I got a bit of book mail. I'm gonna show it to you. 1 minute. So far in this video, I've already showed you me purchasing quite a huge stack. I think it was 5 books. Yeah, 5. The ones I bought day before yesterday. Or was it yesterday? No, I'm pretty sure it was day before. From the bookstore, and I need to stop buying now. I need to go on a book buying ban because I have too many unread books on my physical TBR, which I plan on making a video of one of these and counting how many I have so I can get track of it, but in the future. Right now I got Red, White and Royal Blue because the movie just came out last week and I want to get to reading it because a couple of my friends read it and watched the movie and they say it's really good. It's worth the hype. So I wanted to get to that. People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry, because it's popular. Summer is almost getting over, whatever, but I mean, I want the vibes. And a friend of mine and I might be buddy reading it together, so I got it for that sake, just for preparing, you know. So that is fun. I should stop buying books right now. But yeah, I'm gonna go see you guys in the morning. Bye. I'm really tired, but I'm gonna read a little bit, so I don't have to read a whole bunch of, I don't know, 500 pages tomorrow. That would really suck. Because I'm not ready to read so many words. My head hurts. Yeah, whatever. Bye. Good night. Hi guys. So welcome to day 5 of our challenge. It's been a while since I updated. It's actually been a week. So it's August 22nd today. I'm back. I have gotten most of my things out of the way and I'm free. I was free basically the entire day, so it's been a perfect day. I've been reading pretty much the entire time, grinding it out, but I'm hopping in right now to update because I'm slightly lazy. So I was reading last time, I was reading at night and then I fell asleep. I don't think I mentioned that because I was awake in the clip, but I read quite a decent chunk before falling asleep, and then for this challenge to make sense and so I don't cheat it, I didn't actually read any of the days after the day I read and then today, so in the middle. So I believe I updated last on Wednesday. I didn't really read either of the books after that. I just kept it for a day wherein I knew I could grind out both books and like finish them so I don't fail the challenge. And so here we are today. I started reading Marriage for One, or I was actually listening to the audiobook last night after midnight, making sure it's the new day so it counts. And let's just say I was awake till 4 in the morning listening to that book, and I loved every second of it. I was making a bag, I think you guys remember, because that was like literally 10 seconds ago for you. This is what it looks like right now, the strap. I need to figure it out, which is why I'm keeping this aside. I don't think I'll finish it in this video because I want to have something on here as well, but I won't do that right now. I have started making a bunny, which, I mean, it doesn't look like a bunny, it doesn't look like anything right now, but I think I will pick that up, continue with Marriage for One. I have only the epilogue left, and can I just say the third act conflict, yeah, it was so much more realistic because you have a little inkling about it throughout the entire book, and the way it's written, the whole bit after his secret comes out, because that's what actually triggers it, had me almost wanting to cry. I'm pretty sure I did feel like tears coming to my eyes. They didn't actually fall down, but they came, and that's what matters. So I have only a little bit left. I also continued listening a little bit in the morning while I had a bit of work and like some chores to finish. So I believe I have only the epilogue left, which is so fun because I think we can finish it today. And Set on You, I didn't really pick it back up like I said from the last time I left off, which was at night. But I have only a few chapters left and they're like really short, the ones at the very end. So I'm gonna read that, I'm gonna read this, and I think I can finish. It's 7:13. I think I can finish by like 8 in an hour. I think I can because I mean there's only a little bit left. So yeah, I'm really enjoying both of them right now, and both are doing it for me. So that is fun. But I'm gonna go pick I don't know, one of them back up. We'll see. I don't really feel like listening to a book right now, so I'm gonna read the book instead. I'm gonna read Set on You, and then after that we'll see if I'm in the mood. But I do want to finish both today. So yeah. Also, I don't know if I wore this shirt last week, but like I found it. It was in the laundry, so I'm wearing it again. I really hope it doesn't matter because I don't know if I have more pink in my cupboard. But I also had to, I don't know why I'm telling you guys this because it's not even a part of the video, but I did go out somewhere this weekend and there's a new bookstore that opened up, so I went in to check it out, obviously, and I walked out with another book. So I got the first one in the Shadow Hunter series by Cassandra Clare. It's City of Bones. The way I literally don't know. No wait, this is the Mortal Instruments, but they all come under Shadow Hunters. So I don't know the order because I know it's a bit mixed up. I bought it. I know this. I think it starts with this one or like another one. I'm not sure, but I mean it's fine. Also, look at the spine. So it's got this little photo here, and like all the rest of the books in the series have like little photos, and when you line it up, like you stack the spines together, the photo makes a big one, and that's so pretty because it's gonna look great on the shelf. So I got that, and I think from this video onwards I might actually, you know what, starting this moment right now, it is 7:15 on August the 22nd. I'm officially putting myself on a book buying ban. This is so painful because I have too many books on my TBR that I have not read, and I keep buying more books because buying and reading are different hobbies, and while I do like reading, buying is a little more fun. So yeah, I'm putting myself on a book buying ban until further notice, maybe until like the end of the year, Christmas. Christmas is a good time to go buy books. I mean, I need to put in one last book haul before the year gets over, but until then I'm on a book buying haul. I'm telling it to you guys here first. Maybe I'll show you all the books I've bought recently in like a haul video, but then after that it's only gonna be getting through my physical TBR, which is fun. So I'm gonna stop rambling now. I'm gonna go read Set on You. I'm gonna go read Marriage for One, then work on my mushroom head. It's a bunny, and yeah, I'll update after I'm done, I guess. I'm really enjoying though, so yeah, bye. Hi guys, so it's a little while later and I finally finished Set on You, and this is so fun because I still have time. It is before 8. Yeah, it's 7:31. And that's kind of perfect because like I said, I predicted, and it is turning out to be somewhat true right now. I am psychic. I can get Marriage for One done, which is so fun because I am not failing this challenge, and I'm so pumped up right now because I'm finishing 2 books in a day. even though I haven't literally read anything for the past week. I mean, I had this book I had to give back to the library, so I was reading that instead of reading any of these in the week that I didn't come and update you guys. But set on you. So I ended up giving the book 4 stars. It's the perfect rom-com. It's not cheesy exactly, but it's got a meet cute. There are certain lines that are gonna have you like giggling, which is so fun, and it can definitely be read as a palate cleanser. So in the book we have our main character Crystal, who is actually an influencer on Instagram. She is a fitness influencer who prioritizes working out and like still loving yourself despite that. So she's got this whole campaign going on her Instagram wherein she's promoting body positivity, which is so cool. The book keeps preaching self-love, which is so important these days, especially with what's going on, and like how social media can very much just put mental pressure on you, which I mean, that was so fun. That aspect of the book was great. But at the beginning, she's at the gym, she's working out, she's maybe filming a video, I can't remember, but this guy walks in and they actually become nemesis because he steals her favorite squat rack, which that sucks for her. So she decides she's gonna be mortal enemies with squat rack thief, that's what she calls him. And things go fine until like tension starts building up between them, and then a couple chapters in something happens. And a couple chapters after that, they find out that she and her grandma is actually getting married, and then she goes to the dinner where her grandma is going to be showing her new fiance, husband, whatever, to the family. And she's not married yet, so not husband, but he's got his family coming in for that dinner, and there's this one member of his family that's late to come in, and he comes in late. He walks into the door and she kind of freaks out. She freezes because it's Scott Rack Thief, and his name is actually Scott, but with a different spelling. So anyway, the grandparents are now getting married, so they basically have this forced proximity thing going on when their grandparents are now trying to set them up, but he's her mortal enemy. So things aren't working out, but it is very much just a friends to lovers later, which I really loved. The guy very much gives golden retriever, which I mean, that is honestly the sweetest thing ever. I needed that in between whatever I've been reading currently. And like, he's open, upfront, friendly, outgoing, and like, I had so much fun reading this. I loved the banter, it was so cute. I loved the pacing and the writing style of the book. It flowed so well. It was so fun reading it. And I was actually just reading this because the second book in the series is like very hyped on TikTok, because it follows the girl's sister and the guy's best friend, and her sister is actually a bookstagrammer, which is so fun. So I am probably gonna read the second one soon, maybe make a vlog on it, I'm not sure, but I know I'll be reading it. And a third one comes out, and we're introduced to the third character in the first book as well. She's one of her friends, so they're all influencers, and it's so fun. And when you get over the aspect of the influencer world, I love it. Third act conflict in this book was again believable, and like I kind of liked, I know this is a very weird thing to say, but it was probably my favorite third act conflict out of every single romance book I've read in my life so far, because of how again, believable, realistic, whatever. I can't speak English. I love the message that came behind it, and they do get together in the end, obviously. It's still a happy book, and I was still pretty much smiling the entire time while I was reading the epilogue and the rest of it. But the message that this book preaches is more than just what a rom-com would give you. And again, it can be read as a palate cleanser, and I love it. And I think Amy Lea, the author, she's gonna be one of my new favorite authors, because like, the writing is great, the way the story is, because I wouldn't really expect this kind of a message from a romance book. It's usually just like miscommunication or something, and like, this was more than that. This is establishing how you need to communicate to make it work, but like on other grounds too, and I love that. So 4 stars for this book. I really loved it. I really enjoyed it. I had a great time reading it. It was very entertaining. And finally, moving on to my favorite book like ever. I've been telling my friends about it. I've been telling anyone who listens to me in my life currently about it. Marriage for One. I have the epilogue left as well. I'm gonna go complete it, and I'll come back in to update. Yeah, I'm so excited and I'm so nervous because I just want the best for them. But yes. Okay, I'll see you. Bye! So it's currently 8/8 and I finished Marriage for One. I'm still squealing. That ending was kind of perfect. I can't really tell you much. It's just, it was like them, it felt like they were having a real marriage, like promising each other things, and then the way it ended. I need a sequel, a bonus epilogue, anything the author can give me related to Marriage for One. I need it right now because I can't believe that's over. And I'm already rereading chapters and like screenshotting my favorite bits, and I don't really like the Goodreads cover which has the real human on it, but when this book buying ban lifts, I'm gonna go to every bookstore that is in my town, and I'm gonna go try searching for the pretty cover, the cartoon cover, and if I find it, I'm gonna buy it, and I'm gonna reread it and re-annotate it and make a whole vlog on it because of how perfect that book was. I felt every emotion while reading this book. It was perfect. I felt happy. I almost cried in the morning. I mean, that technically counts as morning because it was after 12, but anyway, I cried. Almost. I got a little angry at a couple of things that happened. I felt a little disappointed when they weren't together. The third act conflict was very well built up. The way it was written, and there was build up from the very beginning. It's not like something that was introduced just towards the end like they do in other romance books, and this somehow felt deeper than the other ones I've read. I knew it. I know myself so well. I knew I might end up crying, which is why I didn't pick it right up after Lessons in Chemistry I had set on you in the middle like a few moments ago. But I'm very grateful. I finished it. I'm giving it 5 stars, obviously. If I wouldn't give it 5 stars, I'd be stupid. But yeah, but in my own personal opinion, because reading books is very subjective, if you haven't read this book already, if you haven't read Lessons in Chemistry, this book, so that was Marriage for One, and The Bodyguard by Catherine Center, which is in my vacation reading vlog. I'm not sure if that's up yet. Those are the 3 you should be definitely reading this year, because I think those are my top 3 so far, and that's so fun because 2 of my top 3 books came from this video, and yeah, I'm really happy I did it. The slow burn in this book, The Enemies to Lovers, it was so perfect. There was grumpy sunshine throughout the entire thing towards the very end too, and I need more grumpy sunshine in my life. I mean, honestly, the whole character of the outgoing, very communicative, talkative golden retriever class clown is fun, but like I need someone mysterious, someone broody, someone who doesn't talk, but when he talks and he actually communicates, because that ending, 5 stars. This might actually enter my 6-star category. I'm so happy, along with Lessons in Chemistry. And yeah, I mean, this was kind of perfect. This was the perfect ending to this video, and I'm so happy I read the book. I'm so happy. I haven't read Icebreaker yet, so don't come after me, but I'm so happy it was not available at the bookstore I went to, so I had to pick this one up and read this one. I will read Icebreaker, obviously, but like, I'm happy this happened because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to. I also had a meeting actually at around 8, so that was like some time back, and I kind of forgot about it, but because of how much I was enjoying the book and how late I realized I had the meeting anyway, I kind of postponed it, so that just shows how obsessed I am with the book, and I do need to go for it in about 15 minutes. But let's do a little wrap up of whatever we read in this video. So starting off with Flawless by Elsie Silver, I gave it 4 stars. I'm so happy to have read it. The hype is real, obviously. I want to get back into the series. I've been missing Chestnut Springs and I want to go back there. I want to move in there and live there. I'm gonna go buy the rest of the books after the book buying ban. Maybe I'll read it online or like audiobook it, but like I do want physical copies for my shelf, which I have exciting news, and it will come up in a couple of vlogs. It's related to getting storage space, and that's all I'm gonna say. That's a mini spoiler for you, but I do want that on my shelf, so I will buy that. It was 4 stars, but I'm pretty sure the next couple of books can be an easy 5 because of how much I love the introduction to the other characters that the story revolves around later, and that's so fun. Indigo Ridge was the second book I read, and it was not for me exactly. I liked it. I liked the concept, but like the story itself, it wasn't for me. But I can see the hype. I can see why people love it, and I'm excited to be jumping into Juniper Hill, which is the second one, because everyone gives it 5 stars. So just because I've given it 2 doesn't mean you should not read it. If you think this is for you, you definitely should. It gives small town, it gives country, it gives cowboy, and I love those vibes. I might, because of all the cowboy I've been reading lately, the small town, make a whole dedicated video to just reading small town and cowboy romances for like 24 hours, which is so fun because that will be my first 24-hour challenge, and I am obsessed with these right now, so I'd love to do that. But I gave that 2, but again, take my opinions with a grain of salt. What happened to the lighting? It's so weird. But yeah, take my opinions with a grain of salt. Definitely check it out if you want to. It's got great bits. It had its moments. Though unfortunately, like I said, it was not for me. But it could be for you, so try it. Third book I read. I'm so in love with this book. I have gone back from the time I read it and like reread some of the last bits, and it tears me up every single time. It tears me and it tears me up, so that's fun. Definitely go read it. This was 5 stars for me. I loved it. Bonnie Garmus needs to write more books so I can go fangirl over them, read some more. I love her writing style. I love the pacing in her books. I love how it comes full circle at the very end, and this book was perfect. Yeah. In my top 3, like I said. The 4th book we read was literally today, Set on You. I gave 4 stars. I already told you everything I had to tell you about it. Definitely check it out if you're in the mood for like one of those palette cleanser, cheesy, not cheesy exactly, but like a self-love romance when you love yourself and then you love someone else after, which I mean, I found that concept really good. Definitely read that. It was very sweet. It was very rom-com-y, but in the good way, with the meet cute and everything. And then Marriage for One. Read that book. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm in love with Jack Hawthorne. Read the book. I need to go find, again, after the book ban, or maybe I might just like or electronically read it. But I might read some of her other books because I'm pretty sure a new one came out recently. It has like a pink cover and it's very pretty. And like she has written To Love Jason Thorne, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the book, that's what it's called, but if I'm butchering it, I'm just gonna have it up here. And she's written that, and I really want to read her other books now. I want to find a physical copy for Marriage for One as well for my shelf, so that is fun. This video was great because I found 2 5-star reads out of it, this one and Marriage for One, and I loved it. So let me know if you want me filming one of these videos again, because I had so much fun doing it, and because I'm trying to get my physical TBR low, and I checked Happy Place and Malibu Rising, which are also on the list, and I'm very much in the mood to like check out Done and Dusted, which is another cowboy book. I want to do Icebreaker. I've been saying that, and I'll maybe check out another couple of books. I'm pretty sure Lynn Painter is on the list, and I want to read her books badly as well. So this video was fun. If you want to try these books out for yourself, you definitely should. If you're taking one thing away from this video, take away the idea in your head that you need to read Lessons in Chemistry and you need to read Marriage for One, because those books are actually perfect. And yeah, that's it. Comment down below any of your opinions on any of the books I've read in this video. If you liked the video, hopefully you enjoyed it, and anything, honestly, just comment anything you want to say to me and I will check it out, maybe even respond to you. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Let me know if you want one more of this, because I had a great time and I really want to do it. I'll do it if you tell me. One comment is all I need, and then I'll see you. Yeah, I've been rambling. I really gotta go for the meeting, and then I gotta go watch TikToks about Lessons in Chemistry and Marriage for One. I'm squealing. Bye. I'll see you guys.